Hey everyone, I'm John Green. Today on Crash Course World History, we're going to be in the kitchen whipping up some knowledge about Persia and Greece.
Mr. Green, I made you some food.
Too much grease! Stand! Let's begin with Persia, the largest empire in the ancient world until, wait for it, the Romans. Located in modern-day Iran, it was first ruled by King Darius, who's right here. The homie. Darius is the current most known Persian, and he ruled from 522 to 486 BC. He ruled by divine right, which means essentially he got all of his power from God. During his reign, he ruled over 20 provinces, which were then ruled by... Stand! We're trying to do a show here! Get out of here! Sorry about that. He ruled over 20 provinces all throughout Persia, which were governed by governors known as satraps. Because Darius ruled over rulers, he was known as the King of Kings. Additionally, during his reign, he constructed a 1,500-mile royal road, and he instituted a common currency. This common currency helped institute a reliable trade. And with that trade, we needed caravanserai. Let's head over to the thought bubble to explain that right now. Traders and travelers traveling and trading along the royal road of Persia could find refuge in caravanserai after about a day's travel. In these times, a day's travel was about 18 miles, or, for our dirty European friends, about 30 kilometers. Not only men, but also horses would have a reputable stay, as horses, along with bedding, could enjoy a drink and a bite to eat. I just love the refreshing, crisp taste of a refreshing, crisp ski. Men were treated to food to eat, drink to drink, and of course, prostitutes! Ew. In addition to caravanserai, Darius also implemented a unified code of laws and an agrarian society, where taxes were based on your harvest. There were also underground canals in Persia known as qanats, which would evade evaporation of water that would then go to their harvest. But that's boring. Let's talk about Greece. Greece, the birthplace of ancient philosophers and modern democracy.
Mr. Green, did you say modern democracy?
Ugh. I haven't told you guys this, but past me is like emo me from the 90s, when I had black nails and I wore mascara and I listened to Green Day. But yes, past me, I did mention something about the birthplace of democracy, which reminds me, I think it's almost time. Oh, what's that? That's the timer going off for it's time for the open letter. But first, let's check the secret compartment. Oh, Stan, you shouldn't have. Rocks. This will all be explained in the open letter. An open letter from John Green to ancient Athenian males. Dear Athenian males, democracy is defined by being the voice of the people, where the people vote and the people decide. I guess since you're the only people in Athens that votes, you're the only people in Athens who vote. And by the way, why would you ever vote with rocks by putting a white rock in the yes pile and a black rock in the no pile? That makes no sense. If some like random person with a bucket full of paint came in and they poured it all over the rocks, it would ruin everything. Yours truly, John Green. Persia and Greece, two magnificent empires pitted against each other in the Persian War. Kind of like the movie Civil War, except there's no Chris Hemsworth being really, really, really hot. The Persian War lasted between 490 and 480 BCE and featured the Battle of Thermopylae as well as the Battle of Marathon. And this entire war all started due to a revolt by the Ionian Greeks against their Persian rule. This revolt angered current King Xerxes, Darius, the homie's son, who led two primary campaigns against the Greeks. In effect, all of the Greeks had to band together to fight off the Persian invaders, and they stopped looking at themselves as Spartans or Athenians, but rather Greeks. Athens emerged as the capital after the Greek victory, which angered, wait for it, Sparta, which plunged Greece into a war between itself and itself. But that's for another time. Hey, these are the credits. My name's Aiden. I was John Green and a horse, and I had a delicious, refreshing ski.
Hey, my name is Jordan. I was Stan. I was a trader, and I got a lap dance.
From Tanner. It's from Tanner.
I'm Tanner. I was emo John Green, and I gave a sweet lap dance.
To Jordan. He gave a lap dance. To him.
No homo.
Yeah.